All right, so realisms are a really great opportunity to invite people to your Steam group. Um, every time you have people on a server or you're in the game, which you want to create a group in, is an opportunity to invite people to your group. As you can see, this is a full server in RNL. All these people are somehow connected to the RNL community. They're all relevant people who might be interested in joining your group. And every time you're on a server, you can very easily invite people to your Steam group. Now, the way you do this is you shift tab, and there's a little button to view players. So you go to view players, and then as you can see, it's bugged right now. You can see on the right, it says Darkest Hour. All these players are from Darkest Hour. It's kind of bugged. If you get that, then you can go to recent games, and you should find people that are actually inside the game with you. It might not show them playing right now with you. As you see, it says they are all online 27 seconds ago, 3 minutes ago, or whatever. But these are all people playing SDK based 2007, and that's the game you want to invite them to. It's a very easy process inviting people to your group. After a while, it also gets you familiar with different people who are in the community and active in your server. So you recognize players, normal players. As you can see, I just invited him to 2 groups. It showed he was available on 2 separate groups. Here, I'll show you that again. So you go to his profile, and then you go to over on the right over here. You go to More and invite to your group, and you'll see all the groups which they are not a member of. Okay, so this is a player who he's not a member of the Pencil Talk community group. So you want, obviously, I would invite him to that, and I also invite him to the RNL High Activity group. This is a very easy way to expand a group and make sure you get players who are actually valuable. You don't want to just invite random people who don't even play the game to your group, because you'll just piss people off and people will leave your group. Okay, so I'll also show you my group and how you can tell if you're the person who runs the group. You can tell who is inviting people to your group, so you can tell which one of your guys are the most useful. So what I did is I went to my group page, and I'm going to go to View Group History. And as you can see, it looks like I've lost a whole bunch of members. Member left. There's a new member. But member left, member left, member left, member left. Looks like this guy named Owl. He invited Red Baron to the group. Look, Red Baron joined the group. Okay, and if you go far enough back here, you'll see myself inviting a ton of people to this group. It's just a habit when you're playing the game. I'll go all the way back here to the beginning of the group. You'll just see a whole bunch of invites. Look, invitation was sent by me. Okay. Pretty much anybody who is not who's in the server who is not a member of the group, I invite. It's just a habit. When you're dead or when you're spectating, invite people to your group. Everybody who's in the server should get an invitation to your group if they're not already a member. It's very easy to do. This is the way I expanded my group to 1,500 members. It's also the way I helped expand the RNL High Activity group. It had about 900 members when I started inviting crap loads of people. Just like I can view the history. Even though this isn't my group, I can view the history of it. And you can see all the invitations sent. Look, this is January 26th. This is last year, I believe. This is last year. Invitations sent by Poor Lightman. Literally, now it has over 3,000 members. It had about 900 when I started doing that, which was about 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago. I decided to do this. I figured out how easy it was to invite people to the group, and that's how you expand your group. Really, especially if you have other people that can help you, you should get them in the habit of doing this all the time. Like I said, you go to your player list, you see everybody who's playing the game you're playing, And you find everybody. Obviously, I know this guy. I know this guy. Uh, I know a lot of these guys. Salty Pretzel. He's already a member of my group. But you find people who aren't members of your group. You go to their profile, and you invite them. And it's really simple. It's a guy that's probably new. I don't know who the hell he is, so he's probably a new guy. So I click on his profile, and I go to invite the group. And you don't want to invite him to every single group in the game. Obviously, he's not going to accept all those. But your group and the RNL High Activity Announcer are usually pretty good bets. Don't invite him to 10 different groups. That would just be stupid. And that's how you expand your group. And everybody should do this if you want to get somewhere and you want to have a lot of members, and you need a lot of members. 150 members, 90 members, 300 members is not enough. Like, you need thousands of members really over 1,000 members. And even so, that doesn't mean you're going to get a huge response out of your announcements. It just gives you a chance. And it might take 6 months to get 500 members, but it'll be better than 100 members, and you'll get more of a response. Just make sure you're not making announcements that are for something that is not going to happen, because if you make an announcement and then there is no event, or nothing happens, or you lie in your announcements, then people will stop paying attention to them.